Our people will say, when you sell your brother, even your buyers will never trust you. Nigerians, this is just too much. I want you to watch this video. You will see everything that is happening. Why will a brother sell out a brother? Why will a sister sell out a sister? Because of what? Well, you are going to see everything here, in this video, live and direct. But before then, guys, I want to thank every one of you who are always coming out here. And if you are just joining us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share this video. This video must go viral. Biafrans must understand what is happening. Biafrans must know who is who. Those who are against them and those who are with them. You understand? This is just the issue of even outsiders speaking for Biafrans. What can we now say about that? Well, I still want to put a disclaimer that in Prospect Channels TV, we don't sponsor war. We don't sponsor misleading information. We know they sponsor violence. You understand? All these things I make sure I not like them. So YouTube should take notes of that. So my people, make I leave you to watch this video. Thank you.
Reports and allegations that Bianca Ojukwu has a hand in the incarceration of Simon Epka. I repeat, there are reports, there are allegations that Bianca Ojukwu, the wife of Ojukwu, who was appointed as Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, has a hand in the persecution of Simon Epka. Now, Finland also has been accused of wanting or collaborating with its Nigerian counterpart to sell off Simon Epka. Notice that when the ambassador came into Nigeria and spoke to Tinubu, he said that Simon Epka has been blocking bilateral relations between Finland and the Nigerian government, and Biafrans all over the world are crying and saying, why would Finland give up its own citizen? This has been unheard before. Now, the buttons that they are pressing today, Bianca Ojukwu is aware of what is happening on the Nigerian side. Tinubu appointing Bianca Ojukwu as Minister of State for Foreign Affairs is strategic to silence the Biafran agitation. And it is unfortunate that it is one of our own that is used against us. Even the wife of Ojukwu. I've told you that only one person I respect this agitation of Biafra, only one person. It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I might give honor to Ojukwu, but I don't respect him. You know why? Effiong was part of that war. But after the war, Effiong had to stay in solitude. He did not seek for appointment. He did not seek to be part of the government. He stayed to himself. But Ojukwu, after he left Nigeria and came back after Iceland, wanted to become president of Nigeria. Somebody that declared Biafra wanted to become president of Nigeria under Epka. When Wazirike messed up, he was also attacked. Yes, they blasted him. So if an Ojukwu would take that position, I was a young person in secondary school when I heard that Ojukwu is campaigning to become Nigeria's president after the whole war. And most of the statements he made, and also that these guys are not serious when we talk about agitation. If you're agitating for a country, you don't work against that country. That is treason. You want to become the president of Nigeria after declaring Biafra is treasonable felony on Biafrans. That's why Nnamdi Kanu, some of the reports we are getting is that the reasons why he will not be out of that place because he doesn't want to succumb to the conditions that the Nigerian government is putting on the table. He's not going to agree to that condition because it would betray Biafra and the agitation. These leaders, these political leaders that led Biafra and fought for Biafra, Effiong is a man I respect so much, much more than Ojukwu. Even though he had a hand in trying to declare whatever, Effiong I respect much more than Ojukwu. Now this is a Bianca Ojukwu taking up a position in the government of Nigeria and look at the fingers, the allegations that she has a hand in the downfall of the agitation coming from the autopilot. Now, to what end? That's the question. To what end? We have leaders from the southeast. What have been their contribution to the development of the Igbo race? Igbo. What has been their contribution to the development of the people in the southeast? But it is just to take up appointments for their selfish interests and their selfish reasons, even to sabotage their region. Look at how the southeast is getting backward by the day. This Bianca Ojukwu, what has been her contribution to galvanize leaders to come together and make sure that they draw a roadmap for the southeast, is just to be collecting appointments left, right, center. So it's very unfortunate that allegations are that she has a hand in whatever that is happening to Samanekpa. I know the Finland government is by the corner. The Finland government is looking for documents it can use to penalize or to profound Samanekpa guilty of whatever allegations that they are accusing of. Although some people think that the Biafran agitation is dead, but you don't understand what is going on. The Biafran agitation cannot be dead. It is an ideology. I've said it over and over again. Going to your farm, there are many roads to your farm. You don't go through one way. You understand? There are so many groups that agitate for Biafra. IPOB, that the court said that, okay, it's a terrorist organization, is one of many other groups. If some people are shading IPOB, necessarily IPOB might mean an average Igbo man. But IPOB is a group. Other groups are there under this Biafra agitation. So if you are able to stop one group or the second one, you can't stop everybody. You can't stop everybody from, you see, the way this Biafra theater play is going to play before our eyes. Those that sabotage Biafra, someone like Bianca Ojukwu, tomorrow she will come and say one or two things about Biafra. When they're having a dialogue with the Nigerian government on this Biafra thing, she will come after picking up a role to sabotage its people. However, I'm not against you as an Igbo man from taking up roles in the government, because we cannot run in isolation. But what I'm talking about is that persons of those caliber should not be seen taking up appointments by the government. People of that caliber, people like Ojukwu, you know, when you belong to an organization, there's some people that there's some things they don't do, they don't have to do. When it comes to this Biafra of a thing, somebody like Nnamdi Kanu will now be taking a government position. He has gone past it. These are deities, these are gods in the southeast. These are people that should be deified. People that took up an agitation of a people, of a race, and brought it to life. These are people that don't need to succumb to anything of ephemeral of the government. But we have Bianca Ojukwu going to take appointment. To what end? That's my question. Is it to the benefit of the Biafran people of the southeast, or the benefit of Nigerians? Where is her loyalty? Where is she going to pledge her loyalty? You see, these people knew her and used her for the purpose because she will fit into that description to sabotage the agitation coming from the autopilot. I'm not in full support of the autopilot and some of what the things they do, but I've said one thing now, I'm consistent on it. Anything that makes Biafra trend, like everybody's talking about Biafra, it is welcome. People that fight war, there are good sides and bad sides. Since this guy has been incarcerated, who talks about Biafra anymore? The consciousness has reduced. You see the importance of having Biafra on the conversation. Having Biafra on the conversation. Everybody is now tilting to southeast, focusing on these leaders, God-forsaken leaders, that have no vision for the people, but they are puppets and they have personal interests that they want to satisfy. It's unfortunate that we don't have leadership in the southeast, and people are just doing things anyhow. There's no road map, there's no agenda, there's no central leadership, there's no focus whatsoever. That is why people will respect Nnamdi Kanu than any other leader in the Southeast, because that man gave the Southeasterners a sense of direction. This is where we are going to. We have the Ohanese, we have other groups, and nothing is happening, nothing tangible is happening in the Southeast. And here we are as a region of saboteurs, as a region of leaders that are not visionaries, that do not align with the people, that do not align with the commonwealth of the people of the Southeastern. Look at how the Igbos have been rubbished all over Nigeria. They will have leaders at the House of the Senate, the House of Assembly. They cannot speak. Put people in the right positions. We don't have the right people that are being fixed in these positions. Okay, you are there, do something. You are not doing anything. Of all things, you see these politicians resorting to killings, political killings, to get a position whereby you do nothing but just collect allowance and sabotage your people. It is disgraceful that the wife of Ojukwu is part and parcel of the caliber of people that is sabotaging Biafra that his husband fought for. And I don't even blame her. It's becoming clear. The allegations, okay, how did this man die? Who has a hand in the death of Ojukwu? And even Ojukwu himself. This is my question. I've been asking it. If you are watching this video, help me answer. After fighting Biafra, what instructed you to come and contest as president in Nigeria? What are you trying to achieve becoming a president in Nigeria? As a warlord that declared against another country, you become president of Nigeria. You know the political terrain of the whole thing. You know that you will not get... there's a way you build momentum. You build capacity in a place. You know that the odds cannot be against you. Then you just... Do you want to just... Is that... What kind of wisdom is that? May God help everyone that is fighting to get their freedom from a system that is subjugating an average Igbo man. Look at Nigeria today. Look at what's happening in Nigeria today. The Igbos are becoming irrelevant. Somebody said that you don't need Igbo votes to win elections. Imagine. Let's talk about what is happening in Ebonyi State. Now the killings in Ebonyi State tells a lot about the insecurity in the southeastern part of Nigeria, involving the Fulani and the negligence of the southeast governors. Now, if we talk about people agitating for a Biafra now, you look at some of these things are the reasons why people are agitating. And some of our leaders will now take it upon themselves to sabotage that agitation. Look at how people are running away from their ancestral homes. I heard that Ebonyi youths are going on rampage, destroying houses and properties belonging to the Fulani. And this is another form of chaos. And when something starts and happens, you see, people will have resentment. When there is violence, when there's destruction in a place, people will always have resentment against these people, especially these Fulani people. Now, where are the leaders? Look at the antecedent the Fulani has brought into Igbo land. Kidnapping. Our people have taken over kidnapping. Now, they are the ones perpetrating all sorts of crimes against humanity in the southeast. Look at what the revelations we had in Anambra State. A Anambra State House of Assembly member kidnapped. They took 100 million from him and they killed him and dumped his body. His body even decayed. They caught these guys. These are young guys in their 20s. Look at the development we are getting from the southeast. And we have governors that have been there for ages. We want a system that will benefit the Biafran people. That is why this agitation is going on. And it's very unfortunate that the people that are being used to sabotage these agitations are leaders, Biafran leaders. The autopilot and most Biafran groups, IPOB, DOS, have been infiltrated by saboteurs. And these saboteurs are there watching, communicating the movement of these guys to the enemy, in quotes, the government of the day. Imagine an Igbo man sabotaging an agitation for his freedom. Point out to me any leader in the southeast, any leader, one leader, just one leader in the southeast. Point out to me that resonates with the people, the commonwealth of the Biafran people. Point out one leader, if not for Nnamdi Kanu. Point out any other political leader. We are looking at this guy in the Senate, this Abia State House of Rep, I think Senate member, Abaribe. Somehow he's becoming. We're also looking at Alex Oti. These are politicians that would have aligned with the commonwealth of the people, whether it is Biafra wise or political wise. Name. We are not producing enough leaders that are nationalists, Igbo nationalists, that will align with an Igbo agenda. We are just producing leaders just for fun and for show. Look at Southeast Development Commission. They carry it and go and give Ojiso Kalu. Huh? Who did a tribe of intelligent people, a tribe of resilient people, a tribe of excellent people, of excellent, prosperous people? We cannot come together, put our acts together, and get our stand on where we are moving towards the Southeast. Traditional rulers. Because if you have an agenda, we all see it. We are seeing the agenda of the Southwest. We are seeing the agenda of the North, Arewa. We see the agenda, where they are moving towards. Where is the Southeast moving? Ordinarily, the Southeast corridor. You cannot defend yourself at the house, trying to bring in bills. You are afraid to offend the, in quote, enemy, of trying to bring in bills that benefit your region. You are afraid as an Igbo man. Most times I ask this question, the kind of Igbo men we have these days, I don't think they are really Igbo men. There must be a tainted blood. Igbo men of those days, they stand on their feet, they defend their rights, they defend their people. They don't care what happens, whether it is death. They don't care. They stand on their feet. Where are the Igbo leaders that we can also we rely on? That's why I'm calling on young Igbo men and women. Please get involved in politics, Igbo politics. Get involved, even if it's at your grassroots. Understand that there's an agenda that Igbo must have to secure their culture and heritage in this region, in the south, in the old Southeast region. There must be an agenda. There's something that we need to map out. This is our pathway. This is where we are going towards, and we'll pursue it with all resilience, with all commitment, with all focus. Not that these leaders that can easily be swayed. I heard that one House of Rep member from Christian became a Muslim because he wants to be relevant in politics. The Fulani will tell you that he wants to be relevant. They give you conditions. The way they are giving them the kind of conditions that he refused. This guy is paying, this Nnamdi Kanu is paying the ultimate sacrifice. I pray that Samuel Epka will not be betrayed by Finland. He has been betrayed by his own people. If he's going to serve any crime, he should do so in Finland, not in Nigeria. I've told you, the way some people believe in Samuel Epka, if you bring him to Nigeria and subject him to some kind of treatment, some people might faint. Some people might might go for the jugular or whatever. Because an average Igbo man, his dream and see, a Biafra to him is like you can deceive him with Biafra agitation. An average Igbo man, you can deceive him with Biafra agitation. He doesn't care. That's a class of Igbo man. Another class of Igbo man are the politicians. They can sell their brother. They can sell their brother because of money, and they know that that is a common decimal, a common factor, common with Igbo people. We have people that are fantasizing Biafra. That Biafra is like a dream come true. While we have other people that are thinking of how to sell the agitation for money and position. That's why I said Nnamdi Kanu would be my only agitator for now. He has his flaws, but he passed the mark. He has remained steadfast. He has been committed, and he has shown integrity. He has not shown any side of corruption. You stole this money, you do this, you do that, and everything. He brought the consciousness, and some of us picked up from there. We are not really pushing on this Biafra thing, but when I listen to Nnamdi Kanu, most of the time, I still go back to some of his videos. I do listen, and I get a sense that I belong to a tribe, and that tribe needs to seek expression, and that expression should be in my lifetime. So nobody can gaslight me. We know that some of our leaders remove the clause, secession clause. Nnamdi Azikiwe wanted by all means to be part to join Nigeria together. While other people are saying, no, let's stay regional. We know Igbo leaders, in quotes, that are not supported by the people. Because I know if you want to gaslight anybody, we say your leaders that we not support. You now, whatever actions they took, you now take it as if we are the ones that took it. We never supported them, but they took it on our behalf. And that is the story. But however, change is what is constant. We will carry this Biafra light in our system. They are light. Because an appointed time is appointed. And the appointed time will come. That everybody will be singing to your tent, O Israel. Because the political machination now, what is going on, man, it will eventually lead to a place where everybody will say, everybody, we need to come together and decide the future of Nigeria. That's what we are moving towards. It is not going.
Hi guys, you've all watched the video. What's your take on this? What do you think? I don't know how to put it. How would Bianca Ojukwu face his people with all these allegations? I've said this thing time without number. Bianca Ojukwu needs to explain to Biafrans what is happening. Well, make I drop them for you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Please don't forget to like us. Don't forget to hit that bell so that anytime we upload video, you'll be the first person to be notified by YouTube. I want to say thank you again. Share this video, let it go viral. Nigerians, particularly the Biafrans, must understand what is going on in their region. Thank you. See you next in my next video. Bye for now.